So let me get this straight. That demented walking hermit crab, Mankind, comes out of some dungeon, and Jimmy Hart makes him sheriff of Raw because he wants to end the chaos around here? That's like trying to put out a fire by dumping gas on it. Everyone in this arena knows that Mankind and I can't stand each other. It should be pretty obvious to Hart, Vince, and everyone else that Mankind's just a bitter, broken has-been who's taking advantage of an opportunity to sabotage my World Heavyweight title reign. So if those two think they can just come onto Raw and start ordering someone like me around,
sorry to interrupt you, Triple H, but your little diatribe just seemed to beg this question. For a man who calls himself the Cerebral Assassin, I have to wonder how cerebral you really are. Seeing as how you've come out here to run your mouth about the new sheriff in town. And I hate to point out the obvious, but it seems that as of last week, Jimmy Hart is your new boss. And you can rest assured that the new boss ain't the same as the old boss.
so you think you impress me, Mankind? You think you scare me? I know you're about one concussion away from a lifetime pass to the nut house. So in case you've forgotten, let me remind you, I am a 10-time world champion.
No, I haven't forgotten. And I have to admit that it takes a special talent to win the title 10 times. Just like you must admit that it takes a special talent to lose it that many times. But since you like keeping track of stuff like that, you're in luck. You see, you're going to get a chance to add another loss to your record should you lose that title again at WrestleMania. You see, Triple H, Jimmy Hart saw the need to find a match that will not only keep your cronies out, but will keep you in. So I suggested a little match that I keep near and dear to my heart, not to mention my ruptured kidney, busted ribs, and the incisor that found its way through my upper lip and lodged itself in my nose for all the world to see. So in case you haven't guessed by now, let me spell it out for you. Your World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania is going to be a Hell in a Cell. Have a nice day.
Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania? Oh my Lord!
Poor Triple H. What did he do to deserve this? Hart and Mankind are trying to sabotage him.
You can't do that! I'm the World Heavyweight Champion! I'm the greatest wrestler alive today! I'm...
Mr. Socko! Mr. Socko! He stuck Mr. Socko right down the World Heavyweight Champion's gullet!
Somebody help him! Somebody stop that idiot Mankind!
Triple H may have gotten more than he bargained for when he decided to challenge the authority of the new general manager and sheriff.
Poor Triple H! I hope he's okay.
He's gonna have to be, King. The World Heavyweight title is on the line in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. And we're going to see a preview right here tonight.
You think these fans...
He's not going to get caught with that one. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this.
You're not going to get him with that one. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. He saw that one coming. They're taking it down a notch, JR. This could get interesting.
They're picking their spots, King. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
1.
And there's a little something for the crowd.
2.
The best superstars never ignore their fans.
3.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to
4.
recover. Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over.
He reversed it.
1. 2.
Oh, here we go.
3.
What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in
4.
any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar who overrates himself as much as Chris Jericho does. He must think he's Elvis or something.
I don't know if he's any Elvis, King, but...
Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is...
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do. And there it is. The FU. What an impact. He may get the 3 count here.
You talk about ruthless aggression. I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh no. Every time I make a guess at who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got... What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that. And it's been reversed.
Here's the pin. Could this be it? What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented. He's going to regret
1.
not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR.
2.
This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows
3.
he's got it in the bag. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
4.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. That went nowhere.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. He's going for it, JR. He's going for it.
And he got it. Modified DDT straight to the ground head first. What an impact. And there's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, boy.
These superstars took each other to the limit. I'll be honest with you, King. He's not going to get caught with that one.
I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King. but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week. You know, JR, I racked my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H, and I couldn't come up with anything. It's like he says, watch out, he reversed it. I think Triple H might be the greatest superstar of his generation. I think that in the future, superstars are going to talk about Triple H the way superstars from Triple H's generation talk about Ric Flair.
The idea that Triple H might potentially become a role model to the next generation turns my stomach, King. I hope to hell you're wrong. Oh my God! He just threw his opponent right off the cell! His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities. He's so talented and so intelligent that he could have made such a...
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I wonder if SmackDown's going to have anything nearly this good next Thursday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this?
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars.
What a drop! That's exactly why Hell in a Cell is so dangerous, JR. This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
I wonder how far these superstars are willing to go to get the win here tonight.
As far as it takes, King. We've seen them put their bodies on the line time and time again. And I'm sure tonight will be no different. There aren't many superstars. My God, look at the damage that has been inflicted here.
I don't care who he thinks he is. He can't take much more of this. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
What a counter! These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King.
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do. And there it is. The FU. What an impact.
There's the reversal. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstar
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you? He countered that and made it look easy.
I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to like everyone on the roster to acknowledge that they've all worked long and hard to master their craft.
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match.
Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, King. Cena's got some impressive accomplishments to his credit. I think he's got every right. He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be! There he goes, JR! He's been busted open! Look at all of that blood!
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, boy.
Well, there it is. That's the match.